Hello story lovers, and welcome to our magical corner of YouTube. Get cozy, because today we're journeying into a bright and beautiful forest, home to a very special little rabbit named Leela. Once upon a time, in this thunder-poled forest, lived our friend Leela. Leela was a bundle of joy who loved hopping through meadows of wildflowers. But her greatest love, telling wonderful stories every single evening, as the sun painted the sky in shades of orange and pink, all the forest animals would gather around. Benny the bear, Timmy the turtle, Foffa the fox, and so many others would sit quietly, their eyes wide with wonder, ready to listen to Lila's latest tale. One sunny afternoon, as Lila was practicing a new story, she heard a faint, sad cry. It seemed to be coming from the grand old oak tree at the edge of the meadow. Curious and a little concerned, she hopped over as fast as her fluffy feet could carry her. There, nestled among the roots, was a tiny bird with a hurt wing, tears glistening in his eyes. "Oh, you poor thing," Lila said softly. The little bird introduced himself as Pio. Seeing his drooping wing and sad face, Lila's heart went out to him. She leaned in and promised, "Don't you worry, Pio, we'll help you fly again. I'm sure of it." Without a moment to waste, Leela called for her best friends. First came Benny the bear, with his big, kind heart. Then Timmy the turtle, slow but ever so wise, and finally Foffa the fox, clever and quick-witted. "We have a new friend who needs our help," Lila announced. The team immediately got to work. Benny lumbered off and returned with a glob of sweet golden honey to give Pio energy. Timmy, knowing all the secrets of the forest floor, carefully selected the best healing leaves and gently placed them on Pio's wings. Meanwhile, Foffa gathered soft moss and twigs, skillfully building a cozy, safe little nest for Pio to rest in. But their help didn't stop there. Every night, to keep Pio's spirits high and his heart brave, Lila would sit by his nest and tell him her most magical stories. She told him of brave knights, flying carpets, and stars that sang lullabies. Pio would listen, his little eyes sparkling, forgetting all about his sore wing. Days turned into weeks, and with so much care and friendship, Pio's wing slowly but surely healed. He started with a little flutter, then a bigger one. Then, one glorious morning, Pio felt a new strength. He hopped to the edge of his nest, took a deep breath, and flapped his wings once, twice, and then he lifted off the ground. He soared into the bright blue sky, circling high above his friends. Down below, the forest erupted in cheers. "Hooray! Pio can fly again," shouted Lila, her voice filled with happiness. Benny, Timmy, and Foffa all danced with joy. The whole forest seemed to celebrate with them. From that day forward, the forest was even more magical. Pio, forever grateful, promised to fill the air with his cheerful songs every morning, a beautiful soundtrack for Leela's stories, and Leela, she continued to share her wonderful tales, reminding everyone that with a little kindness and teamwork, anything is possible. The forest became a testament to friendship, laughter, and love, where every single creature, big or small, had a special story to share. Thank you for listening to our story today. If you loved visiting Lila's magical forest, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more enchanting adventures. See you next time.